learning how to laugh in the midst, finding humor even in the worst experiences. You should be able to laugh with the person that you with. Enjoy them to the point that y'all become your own comic relief. A good laugh never hurt no one. Never. Now, another thing is spontaneity. They might factor in you work 7 to 3 or 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. And your schedule is constantly back to back with different assignments and projects coming up. That little minute call in the middle of the day will be shocking and very well might brighten him or her day. This is as long as you're in something that's committed. Because then you understand the dynamics of what's not flowering. I meant to say watering. You learn the significance in watering your plants, watering those daisies in your relationship. And so by that I mean continually building and investing so it could stay healthy more than anything else. Another thing that'll keep going is focus on complimenting. There's actual habit. If you're always complaining about your situation in your relationship, your marriage, if you're always complaining about it, just try 30 days of not complaining and just complimenting. Well, what do I have to compliment about if I don't like the relationship right now? Find something. I like the color of those shoes. And this is the thing. When it comes to finding something, it puts you in a posture of complimenting. So when the real compliments come through, they just roll with such ease when you deliver them. It's a good thing to compliment. You can say 10 bad things about someone, but if you take the time out to say that one good thing, it can create a rippling effect in their soul that'll allow them to keep going. Because 9 times out of 10, the bad stuff you see in them that you want to discuss, they already see it. And they discussed it. So you reminding them is not always helpful. You have to grow accustomed to each individual. Everyone is born with a different personality, different experiences, different mom and dad. And to be honest, you can have the same mom and dad in the same household and still walk away with a totally different perspective and connected with a totally different way in mind. So these are the things you have to keep in mind. Another point on how to keep going in your relationship is show some love. Kiss on the neck, kiss on your arm. Or you just not the affectionate type. You might have to give a hug. Being affectionate not only helps that person, but it helps you. It helps you to see a totally different world. Where your goodness affects another person's goodness. It's a chain reaction. Another point on keep going is speak your mind. At that moment when you're getting emotionally consumed, have tact when you speak it, but speak your mind. Say what's really bothering you so people can understand. Some people don't even know that they crossing the line. So speaking your mind is another form of keep going in your relationship. Because you walk away with a deeper understanding of that person. And in exchange, you walk away with how that person responds. And if they're affected by what you say. So speak your mind is another point. Now, my next point is optional. However, even while it's being optional, it's different ways you can say it. And the next point I want to bring up is being in a posture of saying, I love you, quite often. And I guarantee you, it'll give you the momentum to keep going. Because you'll find things. If that keeps coming out of your mouth, eventually you'll start questioning yourself and asking, why do I love this person? And then when you start listing the things of why you love them, it only makes you fall in a deeper understanding and affection towards that person. So speaking your mind is very key. And then after that is saying the 3 words. I love you. I love you could be just actions or an act of service. Because everybody's love language is not the same. Love is not all inclusive. Some people express and show their love in different ways, and you have to be acquainted with them enough to understand their love language. These are some short points, but they points that allow you to keep going in your relationship. People don't need to know when y'all started or why y'all so connected or what made you become connected. That's for y'all. Sometimes people will request information, and I don't know why I need to speak more on the keep your relationship private part, because it's so important. The more you are able to keep private, the more you can focus on all the other points. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You can amazingly keep going in any relationship. Even though society teaches us if it don't feel right or this don't feel right, stop being dictated by your emotions. Stop bailing out or throwing in the towel or withdrawing the anchor, all because it don't feel good at this moment. Be able to be mature enough to stay in the decision that you made. You made the decision to be committed. You made to deal with this person over the course of years that y'all been together. Stand behind you and be affirmed in the decision that you made. Your emotions should not get the best of you. I'm tired. It's a lot of people tired. If you've ever been in college, and I can first-handedly say, when I was in college, there was times where I just felt like I couldn't do it anymore. How am I keep going? This irritates me. This boring. But you make the executive decision to not be governed by your emotions, because your emotions will be your worst enemy, and it will stifle your growth and prevent you from accomplishing the things you want to accomplish. Keep going. Keep going. There's no excuse. There's no excuse why you can't keep going. It ain't gonna always feel good, but that don't mean you stop. The only time you should be using I can't when it follows I can't quit. I cannot quit. Keep going. Keep going. Your emotions will catch up. That which you started and you keep going in beyond what you feel, you'll be looking back at that phase where you didn't feel it and look at it and laugh at it or see the stepping stone in it. Bad moments only are just for a moment. Keep going in your relationships. Keep being loving. Keep complimenting. And I guarantee you, the bad feelings that you have or the trouble that you're going through, it won't last forever. And doing the positive things to make your relationship keep going, when you do them enough, they become a habit. And you no longer have to force yourself. You'll focus more on what you need to work on. Keep going. Keep pressing forward. Keep being engaged. Keep taking the initiative to be vulnerable. Keep expressing if you're hurt, if you're down. Keep vocalizing the things that matter to you. Keep understanding the things that matter to your partner. Stay focused. Do a mental wrap around your marriage, your relationship, so you can keep going. This concludes this episode of Keep Going. I have one final week for those that want to sign up for the free life coach sessions. You can email me at ink3130@gmail.com, or you can text me at 470-428-1241. Have a beautiful weekend and tune in next Tuesday on Emotional Response ER. This is Ive sounding out.